Welcome to the Come Join the High Life podcast, home of the hustlers, the innovators, the gifted, and the honorable, where we stay high on love, high on impact, high on faith, and high on energy. So if that sounds like you or what you represent, you're definitely in the right place. Welcome to the Come Join the High Life podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Come Join the High Life podcast. I am Mr. High Life Films.
And I am Tramika.
How y'all doing today, man? Hey, it's another action-packed episode, you know what I'm saying? So we just finished 75
hard. We made it a little easy.
Y'all see my face? I just want to say, what's that old church song? Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. What? Cause baby, let me tell you. Nah, it wasn't that bad. But it definitely was, it was intimidating. I remember when you first even brought the idea up. So matter of fact, before we even get into it, let's tell everybody what 75 Hard is.
Oh man. Well, first, 75 Hard is a mental toughness challenge. And it includes 5 things that you have to do consistently over the 75-day time period. All right. So if you miss one thing, then you have to start all the way back over to day 1. So we made sure we held each other accountable. So those 5 things are: we work out twice a day, once outside, both workouts for 45 minutes. Then we also drink a gallon of water or half your body weight in ounces, and have to stay consistent with that. What else?
You have to take a picture every day. Take a picture. Well, it sounds easy, but sometimes you might forget taking that picture. But take a picture
and then
read
10 pages of a nonfiction book.
So ain't no Harry Potter, ain't no Danielle Steele.
And then choose a meal plan and stick to it. No alcohol, no cheat meals. Ooh. So 75 days, 5 things, just staying consistent with it. And what it do is it just builds habits. It allows you to stay disciplined, builds consistency.
Amen.
Willpower.
Amen.
Mental toughness.
Amen. A to the man.
All the and above.
Yeah.
Challenging yourself.
We also didn't tell them the other thing that we added in there. So we also added some accountability in there. Yeah. And we put that if I mess up, she got to start over. And if she mess up, she mess up. Nah. But nah, so, that wasn't one of the rules, but I think that's a good hack. If you are interested in doing the 75 Hard and challenging yourself, find your accountability partner, because boy, there's going to be some days where stuff might slip that mind. You might be like, did I read it there?
It make it easier.
Or did I drink I don't know if I drank my, because it was, y'all, it was nights where it was about 11:58 p.m. and that water wasn't gone yet.
Oh God.
So we learned the hard way about drinking water.
You do not want to wait till the last minute. Hey, you guys, it's your lady Tramika, and I know that you are enjoying the episode right now. But however, if you are not a part of the community, How You're Learning High Life Book Club, make sure that you go and join the community. It's a community where we get together every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock noon, and we read, y'all. We read books that's going to take us to the next level in our journey, nonfiction books. So join the community. Facebook, it's a private group, all right? How You Learning High Life Book Club. And I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Back to the episode.
We learned the hard way about drinking water.
You do not want to wait till the last minute. That is my advice. If you want to hear my advice for 75 Hard, do not wait till the last minute to drink your water, because you'll be up. Unless
you want to stay up all night.
Unless you want to stay up.
If y'all need to stay up for a test, or you have something where you just need to be up for the night and you really, really tired, drink you some water.
And you know one thing that I didn't know that water do?
What?
Give you energy.
Imagine that.
You would think like, okay, that's common sense, but
Nah.
water gives you energy. I'm talking about we were up to I don't even know how long. We didn't even want to go to
over the limit.
11:58 at night, and
that water was definitely a challenge. When something else that's funny, where you definitely want to have an accountability partner. It was some days where that workout went until about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, and that second workout, because we do the first one first thing in the morning, but that second one, it always seems to slip past. If you don't get it done in a certain amount of time, it just always seems to get that back down, like down close to the expiration time. And I remember one time we were in Tampa and we were at your mom. We were traveling actually, so we spent the night at her mom's house.
Yeah.
And I was tired, y'all. I think I had just got off the plane from flying in from somewhere. Yep. Plus, we had to drive from Jacksonville to Tampa. So it was like, why? Yeah. Why? And I remember we were doing laps around her mom's neighborhood, and I was literally like this, y'all.
I had to keep him up, y'all. I had to keep him up.
I was like a zombie with my eyes. I'm walking with my eyes closed, and I actually got mad. Yeah. And I was like, "Why we got to do this? I mean, they'll never know. They'll never know." What that means is they'll never know.
Now imagine if you didn't have an accountability partner and you were not disciplined. A person is not disciplined. A person just overlooks willpower and say, forget this, I'm gonna just stay in my comfort zone. Then you are.
I would have said, start it over. I think we was on what day we was on.
I know what.
It had to be like day 20. I was like, start over. But one thing that I'm super proud about is that we did not, succumb to all the stuff that we literally some of the stuff was pretty easy because we got our book club and we read every day as is. So that was like second nature. But we did something even more. What did we do?
What we did?
Yep. Really? You don't know what we did? So we read every day. We have the Higher Learning High Life book club, and we read every day. With our book club, but we didn't count that.
Yeah. We didn't count that. And we read at night, and that way, everything that we read in, we can marinate as we sleep throughout the night. And we read a lot of mind books, like the power of your subconscious mind. Ooh, that was classic. One of the first ones that we read. Then we read the 4 Agreements. We read The Science of Getting Rich. We just read a lot of mental. How would you even put it? We read a lot of mind books, y'all, and on purpose. Yep. Power of the Subconscious Mind.
Classic. If you have not read this book,
extra credit.
This is not a commercial for Dr. Joseph Mercy. This is not a commercial for him. But if you have not read this book, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, I ain't gonna judge. But this is definitely a good book. I highly get that highlight. I highly recommend that you guys read this book because it's definitely a must read, and it definitely we read this probably like 2-3 times a year.
Yeah,
every quarter. Read this every quarter, so 4 times a year we read this book, and so we said we're gonna go ahead and read that book. We're gonna throw that in there. We did what other books did we read during the we read The Power of Subconscious Mind. We read
4 Agreements.
4 Agreements, classic. That's
The Science of Getting Rich.
The Science of Getting Rich.
Well Done. Which we're still on.
Well Done. Yes. That's really good.
We also read the 75 Hard book that came with the 75 Hard.
Oh, it ain't come with it. You had to go. You had to.
Oh well, no, it didn't come with it, but it was an option for you to order.
And it had a little workbook too.
The little workbook, the journal.
I ain't really used the journal.
Somewhere over there.
I ain't gonna cap and be like, I used the journal and I used the book and I just.
We actually used a different journal.
Yeah, we get our own journal. Yeah. And we stayed accountable with that. But it was definitely So I was gonna ask you. What you gonna ask me? What you gonna ask me?
So why were you so intimidated by the 75 Hard when you first?
Anything that's challenging, I think that's like the first thing that people think. Like, I don't know, man. I gotta be accountable for something else. Like as an entrepreneur, it's like we have so much going on as it is. Now I'm gonna add some more stuff to my plate and be like, this is something I can I could potentially fumbled the ball, and now I'm so competitive. If I mess up something, it's like I'm really tough on myself. So I was like, I don't even want to set myself up for failure. Come on. I think I had some excuses. I had some excuses, y'all. Like, I was like, man, the sun is in. It's setting. The moon is in Venus right now, so it doesn't align with my.
Yeah, I was honestly very surprised that you were even making up the excuses that you were making up. Because I'm like, okay, you're competitive, but you take on challenges. It don't matter what it is. You gonna do your best to get it done.
Yeah.
So
and then I got somebody that's always pushing the needle over here. I ain't gonna name no names, but I'm gonna do like this.
You do great.
You definitely challenge me in a lot of things, and that's why I love you so much, because you always pushing me to be greater. And I definitely encourage you guys to surround yourself with people that stretch you. That they know that you can do stuff, so they just every now and then, hey, let's go for a walk together. Or, your friend out of shape a little bit. Hey, let's go to the gym real quick, man. You ain't have to be in there Arnold Schwarzenegger, but come on, let's go. Like, let's do something productive or positive. You have a problem with your finances? Let's go over our books together. Let's get a course together and study the course together. Like, even this book, Power of Subconscious Mind, was something that you just so happen to have two of them. And you're like, hey, you want to read this book together? And I'm like, hey, I like to read. Let's read.
Yeah, we were just starting our reading journey together.
Literally, yeah.
And I had two books, and I don't even know where I got this book at, y'all. I don't. It was God, literally God.
God did.
It was God. I had two, and boom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my question to you is 75 hard. What was your biggest challenge throughout the 75 hard?
My biggest challenge was...
Whoa. What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy, Mr. Highlife Films. I know you're enjoying this episode, but I just wanted to pause for the calls real quick and let you know that this episode is brought to you by Highlife Films and Photography, the #1 real estate photography company here in Jacksonville, Florida, where we specialize in listing photos, investment photos, 3D virtual tours, aerial photos, and everything real estate content creation related. So if you're a realtor, you're a broker, you're a course creator, or you just need some more content to get you some more clients, hey, this is the place to be. You can check out some of our work at www.ComeJoinTheHighLife.com. Come join the high life. Now back to this episode. What was your biggest challenge throughout the 75 hard?
My biggest challenge was drinking water. That was my biggest one, because I was not a big advocate of drinking a half a gallon every single day. And we done with the 75 hard, y'all. And I still got my gallon right here, and I'm drinking it. So that's one habit that I'm going to continue to do. But drinking water was one of my biggest challenges. And then, of course, working out twice a day, just like fitting it in our schedule. We had to fit it in our schedule. And then we end up figuring out a system around working out twice a day, especially in the summertime. Now the kids is in school, so it was a little different. Yeah. But we got both of our workouts done in the morning. Yes. So the only thing that we had to do was make sure that we sticking to our diet, or our meal preparation.
Salads are your friend.
Yes,
it is. You buy them public salads, boy. I ain't gonna tell about them public salads now.
Oh my God! and you put me on the public salads, because I didn't really.
But first, I was wrong. First, I was doing the what it was, the chicken. It wasn't grilled. It was fried. It was like the the chicken tender. I was doing the chicken tender sub on the salad, right? And that's all that breaded stuff on the and I was like, that was, I had the right idea, but that wasn't it.
So let's tell them what our meal prep was, what we stuck to. So no fried food, and then low carbs. So I love fried food, y'all. I love some fried shrimp, some fried chicken. Okay. So we had to cut that, because it's not healthy for you. All that grease.
And it's funny that you said that. Because how do we look at fried food now? We were looking like, ugh. Like, we done passed some restaurants, and like some of our favorite restaurants, I ain't gonna say their name because I don't want no lawsuit or nothing, but some of our favorite restaurants, we passed by them and we just smell it, and we were like, Love that chicken. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. But we passed by these certain restaurants, and we were like, "Wow, we used to eat that," and like it just baffles my mind that we used to even eat that, and just the smell. If you haven't eaten something in a while, yeah, it's a little difficult in the beginning. Like we were like, "Oh my god, I could just kill for a French fry right now."
Yeah.
And then now you just smell these different smells from these different restaurants. You be like, "We used to eat that." Like, wow. And it's like now you would think that, okay, 75 hard is over, oh, I'm about to go get me a piece of fried chicken first quarter. And that's not the case. It was, we still, the body, man, put some respect on your body. Because your body will tell you what it needs and how I need it. I could just feel the changes in my workout. I got more energy.
Clean, yes.
So I look a bit more light skin, y'all. You know what I'm saying? A little red. Yes.
Glowing.
Okay. But nah, it was definitely, I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend that you at least do it once in your lifetime. Just challenge yourself. A challenge is good. A challenge stretches you. You just see where you're at. Like, it's okay if you challenge yourself and you don't do it right. You fail. That's fine. But now you know where you at. You know what you need to work on. And that's something it's like life is a journey. You know what I mean? You just got to keep on living, keep on doing experiments, try it. Ooh, y'all heard that? Don't say that word though. Experiment. Look how she looking at me. Y'all look at that? That slipped out. That slipped out. I'm gonna put a
keep attempting, y'all.
Attempting. Yeah. Y'all see, I'm gonna put y'all ain't gonna hear that because it's gonna say beep it. And y'all be like, oh, he was cussing. Oh man, he was on here cussing now, but definitely attempt to challenge yourself and continue doing things that just push the needle. And because life is long. In the wise words of Seneca, life is long if you know how to use it.
Yes. So when we first started the 75 hard, we actually asked one of our friends, how was the 75 hard? And he was like, what you mean 75 hard?
No, I don't do no 75 hard.
And we like,
and I was like, you the one told me about it.
You told us about the 75 hard. And so he said, you mean 365 hard? Y'all.
I didn't hear that. That went like this, bro. So that thing went like, look at me. It went right over my head. And, I was like, well, dang, that's kind of peculiar. You did tell us, And so I had a rude awakening, y'all.
Yeah. So we finished.
So we finished, yesterday? And so I go on the app, I put my final picture on there. I'm like, woo, I can't wait to see what this is say. Completed and mission accomplished and good job. And man, I opened it, I almost threw my phone, y'all. That thing said, all right, congratulations. Okay, time for phase 1. I said, I know you effing lying. I said, ain't no phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ain't no more phases. I signed up for 75 hard. I've been waiting on this day since day 1. Ain't no more. So yeah, they do have, once you complete the 75 hard, they have phase 1. I don't know what goes on in phase 1 because this guy right here ain't signed up for it.
Actually, so it was a 30-day challenge. Phase 1, it was a 30-day challenge.
30 more days.
Right. And it was the same 5 things that we was already doing for 75 days. And then they added on to it.
Like 5 more things. They added on to it.
5-minute cold shower. That was one of them. And then 10 minutes of visualization. What else? And I think it was only like 3 of them, babe.
And then the other one was, it says 8 powerless critical tasks, which is, I don't know. I can't tell y'all. You know why I can't tell y'all? Because I ain't doing it. I'm giving myself some grace. I'm congratulating myself because one thing about it as entrepreneurs, we do stuff and we just do it and we keep it moving. We set goals, we go, and we'll look how she looking at me, y'all. Don't judge me. This is a judge-free podcast.
We doing it, y'all. We doing it.
She doing it.
We doing it.
She doing it.
Come on, say it with me. We doing it.
She doing it.
We doing it.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Okay. I will make my own thing up because I didn't sign up for that. If I would have knew that going into it, fine. Yeah, I knew what I signed up for. 365 hard.
Oh no, if you would have been.
I ain't about that life.
But so
I'm not.
Let me just say, we on
That
365
no,
hard
we had
anyway.
no rest days.
Okay, well, we can take a little break.
But that ain't in the rules. Ain't no rest days.
Well,
That's why. That's
make
one.
up our own
So now I'm
rules.
gonna tell y'all what I didn't like about 75 hard. Since we
Okay.
talked about how amazing we was, and we got the. I don't like.
Hey you guys, it's your lady Tramika, and I know that you are enjoying the episode. But however, why don't you have life insurance? You've been thinking about getting life insurance for how long? You've been putting it off for how long? No worries, I'm gonna get you right. Click on the link below and I am gonna run you and your family a free quote so that you can protect your family, you can protect your assets, you can protect your business and what is of value to you. All right, no GoFundMe needed. I am protected. Click on the link below to get your free quote. Back to the episode.
So now I'm gonna tell y'all what I didn't like about 75 hard. Since we talked about how amazing we was, and we got the. I don't like. Ain't no rest days. Ain't no day off. Ain't no. You got to get your body some grace, man. You got to get your body a break. Your body needs a break. It was, but okay, yeah. But there was times when I hurt myself. My shoulder. This shoulder was hurt. Then this shoulder was hurt.
Power through.
Then my knee was hurt. Then my other knee was hurt. Not all at the same time, but like it was just going from one side to the other. One time, then I jammed my thumb playing basketball with old Cheryl Swoops over here. Cheryl Swoops, little sister.
Oh my God.
And I just learned to just keep going. And I can say that was one of the most valuable lessons I learned from the 75 hard life. No excuses. No excuses. I remember them days when my knees was hurting. I was like, what the heck we finna do? What we did. Got in the pool, did laps in the pool, you know what I mean? And I was like, it definitely, like you just said, it makes you innovative. Like, you got to get that workout in. You got to get it in. And we knew that every day, we got to get it in. But one thing I did, you know what I did love, though? I didn't tell you this. So we had to do 2 workouts a day. One inside, we got L45, so we do that 5 a.m. in the morning. That's a wrap. But some days it might be raining during the day. Stuff happens during the day where we just couldn't get to it. She's going somewhere, I'm going somewhere, and we started walking at night. And those walks were some of the best walks. We got to talk to each other. We argued a couple times. Well, I ain't gonna say argue. We had some disagreements, but it was like a healthy disagreement where where you get more clarity. I'll call that clarity walks. And I really appreciated the time that we had together to just walk and talk. So I'll definitely tell you guys, sometimes you just need to go for a walk. It is not that bad. And if you could do that every day, I forgot who I seen online was saying that people were asking how did they lose so much weight. They said they just walked every day. They didn't go to the gym 45 minutes, 3 hours, and pumping iron and eating creatine and protein. And they said they just walked every day and they lost a lot of weight. That's just move the body, get the body moving. And but I just love the walks because we just got to have that time together. To talk.
I was looking forward to the walks.
Yeah,
for sure. And then now we know how long it takes to get to a certain place.
Oh yeah. We're gonna walk for 25 minutes and then we're gonna turn it around, y'all. Turn it around.
Yeah.
But 75 hard, man. I definitely would tell you guys to challenge yourself. Do something, like we always say, do something today that your future self will thank you for. I could definitely honestly say that I'm better than I was 75 days ago.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I look at my body and I'm proud of my body. I feel great.
I'm proud of it too.
I feel accomplished, y'all. I feel accomplished because not only are you being consistent with the 5 things that's within the 75 hard, but it allow you to be consistent with other things as well. Like, for example, I'm learning Spanish. I'm on, I don't know what day I'm on for Duolingo, but I'm on almost 75 because I started it after 75 days or after we started the challenge. That's when I started it. So I think I'm on day like 60 something.
Oh, she'll make me mad, y'all. Her whole phone was in Spanish.
Yes.
Like, we are not in Mexico, ma'am.
But it allowed me to now learn another language that I always wanted to learn. I started learning Spanish in school. I took Spanish in school, but y'all know in those Spanish classes, we don't really be soaking the language in.
My
We
Spanish
just do
teacher
the
was
work
Chinese.
to pass the class. She was Chinese.
I had a Chinese Spanish teacher.
Well,
imagine that. You see, ¿qué? That's all I know. ¿Qué?
So now I'm taking it serious with learning Spanish because I do want to travel and I want to enjoy myself. And what did we do when we started going to restaurants, like Mexican restaurants? We was talking in Spanish. Yeah.
I'm like, order my food for me, True.
Yep. So that's another.
You did a very good job too, by the way.
Yeah.
She was talking that talk. I was like, I said, hey, she's studying Spanish. Like, test her.
Yes. So you start to just build new habits, develop new habits, should I say, within it already. So yeah,
it gives you confidence because it make you feel like if I could do this, there ain't nothing I can do. That's why I say I'm not doing 365. I'm good at 75 because I just proved to you. You challenged me. I did it. I proved to you it could be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Now we will do the highlight 5.
Highlight 5.
Yeah, we just work out 5 days in a row and take 5 days off. I might be on to something, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Oh, okay.
Take 2 days off. 2 days. I don't even know. Maybe
why you gonna remix my look? I just came up with that. Like,
okay, well,
I'm gonna patent that too before you heard. See how she trying to make up her own.
We'll work it out.
Yeah.
Because 5 days off, I don't even think that you would want to take 5 days off. That's just my opinion. I don't think you can.
We're still learning each other, you guys. This is new to both of us.
Are we? Really?
Nah, but definitely we just wanted to get on here and give you guys a little rundown of our 75 hard, aka we make this look easy challenge. And so if you would like to go out and try, I think you can go online, 75hardchallenge.com.
We're gonna put it in the link.
Yeah, we'll put it in the link. I don't know. I have no need to see it anymore. So don't ask me if I would do 75 hard with you. The answer is N to the O. Can I say that in Spanish? No. Minime in Latin.
You did great though.
Thank you.
You gotta give yourself yeah.
Yeah, but I had to represent for the big guys because they be trying us like we can't get down and dirty, you know what I'm saying? But we get down and dirty, we represent. But yeah, so definitely challenge yourself, do something today that your future self. Anything else you would like to say about 75 hard before we get out of here?
So somebody said, you know what, I'm doing the 75 easy. And when they said 75, I said, so what's that? They said they're gonna work out one time a day. So 75 easy.
Remix. Call that the 75 hard remix. How you gonna just make up your own?
But you know what? Just move. Just start. Mm-hmm. So if you feel as though, hey, you don't have the capacity to work out twice a day, then just start.
I got a quote for y'all. Don't be embarrassed about starting small. Be embarrassed about not starting at all. So with that being said, do something today that your future self will thank you for. And please don't forget to put some respect on your mind. Hey. Come join the highlight.